Hello and welcome. Just as we prepare to be together in this meditation, let's take the time to find a comfortable position for our own bodies. A posture that allows us to be awake, to be aware, yet also offers a sense of relaxation and ease. So whether you're seated on a chair or on a cushion, or fully reclined on the floor or a bed, just take the time to make those physical adjustments, incorporate any necessary props to offer support or warmth. Just really start to be curious what the body needs to feel well and supported in this moment. And then if it feels safe to do so, you can gently close the eyes, or maybe it feels best to hold a soft gaze looking down. Taking that time to transition your focus from the external world to the internal. Offering awareness to the natural breath, knowing that nothing needs to be forced or changed. Simply observing and experiencing the rhythm of your own inhale and exhale. Settling in, inviting yourself for just a few moments to step out of clock time and come to rest here in the vastness of your own awareness, taking in the magnificence of your own being. So for just a few moments, we'll sit quietly so we can breathe, feel, and notice what is here. It's as if you are inquiring, what is it like to be me in this particular moment, with this particular breath? What insight is being offered through your body, your mind, and your heart? In Asian languages, the word for mindfulness is also used for the word heartfulness. So breathing into this moment, begin to open your curiosity to what it means to be heartful, full of heart, a vast presence of love, tenderness, humanity. Breathing and feeling your own heart held in mindfulness. Take time to dwell in this safe space of loving awareness. Just if there's been any wandering into your thoughts or outside noise, just very gently redirect awareness to breath. Come back to the simplicity of this practice, which is breathing, feeling, and noticing. And as we start to settle in, growing a sense of familiarity to what is here, we're going to incorporate the essence of metta meditation, which is also referred to as loving kindness. This is a particular practice of unbounded friendliness. This practice holds the intention to soften aversion and resistance and to move into deeper relationship to what is true, for us to remember our inherent goodness. And so if you've come in contact with a part of yourself that is perceived as flawed, bad, unwelcomed, just take a moment to breathe and be with it. And if you can, just quietly and gently repeat the intention, speaking these words to that place. These words can be said out loud or simply in your mind's eye. May I feel safe. May I be held. May I soften into love. May I feel safe. May I be held. May I soften into love. May I feel safe. May I be held. May I soften into love. Breathing and taking refuge in the intention of loving kindness. No expectation that we need to have arrived in this place. It's simply our deepest, truest desire for the parts of ourselves that feel hurt, rejected, or flawed. May I feel safe. May I be held. May I soften into love. As it was touched on earlier, that mindfulness is the same as heartfulness. So by taking these few moments to turn inward, to mindfully be with our deepest desire, we are actually cultivating the depth and capacity of our own hearts, making it possible to turn outward, make an outpouring of friendliness, of compassion, and of care. So if it resonates for your practice, just slowly bring into your mind's eye an individual or a loved one. This could be a pet as well. A living being that you deeply appreciate, that you hold the hope of well-being. And as you invite their presence to take up space within your mind's eye, just breathe and notice what has shifted in you because of their presence. And if it feels true, may you begin to offer this being your well wishes. May you feel safe. May you be held. May you soften into love. May you feel safe. May you be held. May you soften into love. Redirect back to that intention if there's been a wandering. Breathing and offering. May you feel safe. May you be held. May you soften into love. Breathing deeply into the vastness of your own heart. Noticing if there's a capacity to broaden this circle of care. Is there any other individual? Is there a group that you desire to welcome into this space? Knowing that there is room for it all in your awareness. This could be a loved one, a particular community group, an individual or acquaintance that you feel distant or separate from, and you long to cultivate more connection. Nothing about this needs to be forced, but just notice if there's an opening, if there's a capacity to bring others in. Knowing that we don't need to label or rank where these individuals are in our circle of care. And because we've created a circle, we are all even. A circle can be a posture of oneness, of connection, and of community. And so quietly spending a few moments in silence, offering your sense of community, your circle of care, your deepest, truest desires. May we feel safe. May we be held. May we soften into love. May we feel safe. May we be held. May we soften into love. May we feel safe. May we be held. May we soften into love. And just slowly start to dissolve the image of those individuals or living beings. Gradually letting those intentions float away. Coming back to simply breathe into the vastness of your own heart. Mindful, heartful, you are here. My hope for you is that this practice was a reminder or a remembrance of your own strength, of your own wisdom, of the capacity of your own heart. And so as we prepare to bring this formal practice to a close, I'd like to offer you these words from Nikita Gill. This piece is called Your Soft Heart. You are still the child who gently places fallen baby birds back in their nests. You are still the soft soul that gets your heart broken over cruel words and awful acts when you watch the news. You are still the gentle heart who once tried to heal a flower by trying to stick its petals back when ignorant feet trampled it. This is why you are important. This is why you will always be needed. Kindness is the greatest endangered thing, and here you are, existing, with your heart so full of it. I would like to thank you for sharing this space and practice with me. May you gently, mindfully, and heartfully transition back to the external world, remembering the power and the strength of your own soft heart. So just when you feel ready, begin to very easily and gently open your eyes.